Today we are going to work on two common types of knee pain, arthritis and inflammation. Using acu-reflexology, applying by the method of facial diagnostic, we're targeting the energy point on our face, actively connect to our pain part of our body, which is our knees that we are working on today specifically, and also connect to the part of our brain that corresponding to the areas that we are working on, to also naturally provoke our body own self-regulation and self-healing. So make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end to get to all the steps that I'm going to show you today. Hi, it's Somji here. For those who are new to acu-reflexology, we are going to need a simple tool, which is the Acu-pen that have the rounded tips. There's a lot of different tools, but this is a simple basic one. If you need one to just get familiar with the technique, I would suggest to get something like this. I'm going to attach the link below for you so you can get access to and get familiar with what the product is like. And another one that I like to have, and it's always important to have, is Tiger Balm. So Tiger Balm, of course, I will add the link below for you to get access to. It comes in a solid forms, and I prefer the solid form so it doesn't run and it stay intact where the area that we want to work on, the specific small energy channel. I would suggest very well sanitize your tool and just take a small dab of this to put it on your hand so you can get access to, so that way you're not double dip your tool into the jar. So let's get to it. First step is opening the main energy gate. It's located on our spine from the bottom of your coccyx all the way to the front of your face. That would be complete the main gate of the energy points. In Eastern medicine, we believe that when the main channel opens, it would help to redirect all the small energy channel to flows better. But if the main channels are blocked, what happens is the traffic would get blocked, and then sickness and illness will set in. So we always, before we're working on the small meridian and channel, we always open the main energy gate to free the energy. So you're going to see the diagram that I am going to provide you for free in a PDF form below, so you can always download it later. Meanwhile, in this picture, you see the picture of the back where I highlighted those energy points. So it's starting with our coccyx. You're going to dab a little bit up. You don't need a lot, just a tiny bit on your fingertips, and you're going to apply it on your coccyx bones, and you massage it in a circular motion by these 2 or 3 fingers, and you massage it in circular motions for about 20 to 30 counts, just to kind of get it activated, and then the heat from the Tiger Balm would have to penetrate that energy points. And then the next is just your sacrum, which is right at the waistline. You see it highlighted on the picture. So you do the same, and then we're moving up. Sometimes I like to apply an extra point, which is between your 2 kidneys, if you want to add on. Otherwise, we're moving on to the between shoulder blade. It would be like right behind your heart center. That would be your next energy point. To apply the same thing with the circular motions. You just reach to the back, and if you can't reach to your back, you can ask someone to help to apply it on for you before you start your session. Then moving to the spinal cord, which is the C6 and C7. So you can apply the same, just reach over and then just massage it in 20 to 30 circular motion. Then the base of the head, which is you see that there's a hollow bones in the base of your head. It's sitting right here. So you can apply and move it 20 to 30 times. Now the last one is right on top. You would find that there's a small, slightly dent area. So you just put the Tiger Balm oil and then massage it 20 to 30 times. Now when you're done with that triggering, we're moving to the next 3 energy points that located in your forehead, which is you're going to need this tool, and you can apply a little bit of the Tiger Balm just on the tip of the pen, and then your target on the first is number 103, is in the center of your forehead. So if you divide your forehead by half horizontally, and you draw the straight line in between, you get the number 103. So the number 103 is right here. You have a choice. You can do 3 push, really trigger this energy point. And if I find it working when I'm working with small children or elderly, then I tend to do the massage in that energy point like this. It's a more gentle approach versus the 3 push. So 3 push, you have to push a little bit, not too hard, because you don't want to puncture your face, but enough to get the contact on the skin, all right? And it may feel painful, but don't hesitate, because that means it's really blocked. And by staying there or by triggering it, it will help to clear the blockage. Then the next one is when below the number 103, if you divide this area by half, which is this, the last quarter of your forehead, then you'll find the number 106. It's right here. So you do 3 push, 1, 2, 3. Then the last point, the last energy point, if you divide horizontally your forehead by 4, so you get to the first quarter horizontally, and then to find the straight line would be in the center of your iris. If you draw the line straight up, you will meet number 300 on both sides. So it would be the same in this side. You get the number 300. So you do 3 push, 1, 2, 3, and then you move to this side, 1, 2, 3, and give it enough push. It would be like medium, 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 all right? Or you can do light, light, and then the last one is harder. And so that would complete the main energy gate to open. Now we're targeting on the knee energy point. If you look at the diagram, you see where the body and where your knees are located. So on each side of the face, the knee located is right in this area. So where do you find number 9 representing your knee area? The outer edge of your eye socket. You find the edge of your bone. You draw the line straight down and you meet the corner of your mouth. You draw the horizontal line out. You get number 9 right here. So this would be number 9. If you have pain on the right, you were working on the right. And if your pain is on the left, you were working on the left. If you have both sides, then you target on both sides. It will be exactly the same in this side. You do a little bit deeper push, because this area is a little bit hollow. You do 3 push, 1, 2, 3, and you have a choice that you can also do the massage. Just stay, if it's really painful, just stay and massage on the spot, all right? Then number 197, it would be on the side where your pain located. If you divide your forehead by half, inner edge of your eyebrow, where your eyebrow begin, you draw the line up on both sides. You will find number 197. So work on that side that where it's painful. You do 1, 2, 3. And if your pain is on the left, you do the same 1, 2, 3. There's another tip. Sometimes because of your muscle compromise, because of your knee pain, and some will find that they have pain on their buttocks. So same thing, if choose the side where your pain located, and you're working on number 5 on your nose. Number 5 is when you find the edge of your nose wing here on top where it starts, you draw the line down, and your nose wing here, you divide it by half, you get your number 5 right here. So this is the left side if your pain's on the left. If your pain is on the right, then you do the same. You divide this nose wing by half, and then in alignment with the straight line down from the beginning of your nose wing, you get number 5 here. You do 3 push, 1, 2, 3. So push enough that you feel the contact. You just gauge it and in tune with your body. You know how much pressure would be enough that you will feel it when you actually touch that energy point. Sometimes you have a sharp pain, which is a good sign. Don't be alarmed because it's really blocked, and that means you also found energy points. We are finishing it with the number 210. So number 210, if you divide your forehead by 4, and then the top horizontal line is lying up here, and the straight line is the inner corner of your eye on both sides. You draw the straight line up, and then you will get number 210. So same thing, your pain is on the left, you work on the left. The pain on the right, you work on the right. So you put, I would do 3, 1, 2, 3 on both sides. If that's where your pain, then you do the 1, 2, 3 point. On the side of your head, if you see on the diagram where another location where your knee is, and it's right above your ear on both sides. So if you, let's say if your pain is on the right, you're working on the right side. So if you see that your knee, according to the picture, you will see the location where your knee is around this area right here. So what I would do, I would suggest you to do, to use the tip of the pen and start tracing to find the point that where it's really hurt in that area. And if at no point that hurt, you can just doing the tracing and not lifting the pen off your skin. So just keep going around until you feel like you paint the whole areas with this pen, okay? If you find the point that is really hurt, just stay there and give it a consistent massage and breathe through it and tune in with your body and let the energy flow. And while you're just like massaging that part, the energy point that is really painful, and then just do the massage for about a minute, all right? And then you're done. So when you're done with that, you would do 2 more rounds. I would suggest that to do the full complete 3 rounds from beginning to the end of what I just showed you, which sounds long, but actually when you do it, it's super fast. It just takes you literally a few minutes to just get all the energy and then massage this part. And while you're treating your pain, I want to remind you that it's important, if you have arthritis, I would suggest to use warm compression or tiger balm. So you use tiger balm to massage the pain areas of your knee while you're working on the energy points, all right? And if you have inflammations, then I would say to not using the tiger balm on your knee, but using cold press. So you can get the ice or whatever to put it on your inflammation knee or both knees while you're working on the energy points. And do it 3 times a day if you can. If it's impossible, then do it twice a day, all right? I want to remind you that Acu-reflexology doesn't interfere with any other treatment, and it's no side effects, so it's quite safe. So you can use this as a supplement to other practice, and be confident in your practice. Remember that I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert, but Acu-reflexology and facial diagnostic are simply an alternative forms of treatments. If you find value in what I just shared, go ahead and give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like to receive weekly healing tips that I'm going to share with you. And it's my honor to be part of your healing journey. Be kind to yourself and be consistent. Be patient with yourself. Do your best, and your best is enough. And I will see you in the next video.